everyone. Today we would like to present our action plan about DNA discrimination. First of all, we would like to introduce you about the underlying problem about the usage of DNA identification. Since DNA information has many advantages and the potential to assist in many areas such as healthcare and the criminal protection. However, it also has the negative impacts on the society. For example, if DNA information is misused, so it's and technicalized people, so people will be discriminated by their DNA information. How may we reduce the DNA discrimination in the society and ensure that this will maximize the benefits for everyone in the society?
So we, future solving problem, recommend the established index, which means international non-discrimination education system, education organization will run educational campaign that will promote the awareness of DNA discrimination of all stakeholders by working cooperation with NGOs like GWAS and Human Rights Education Associates in order to construct non-DNA discrimination curriculum and enforce non-DNA discrimination law in European nations.
In Brazil, under the financial support process program from the European Commission and Public Commission, the index will forward to create a non-discrimination campaign in order to raise the awareness of the danger and associate with the DNA discrimination. Index will propose the negotiate with Ministry of Education to add social discrimination understanding from high school education level to high school, from middle school education to high school education level. The curriculum will have been permissed. The index will target to public and private school in Europe Foundation. The fund will spend on activity which relate the non-discrimination process.
Okay, about INDES, INDES will propose an extra curriculum called Discrimination and Social Issues. This curriculum will encourage students to understand the diversity of the society and how discrimination has an effect to people in the society, and the process of teaching discrimination, it will shape the knowledge of students and enhance students to understand both perspectives of people who are the victims of discrimination and those who discriminate others, and to encourage students to use critical thinking so that they can think in the gray area, not just the black and white spot. And in our extra curriculum, it will consist workshops and activities and presentation that encourage students to participate and to understand how it feels to be in the position of those who have been discriminated.
Okay, so they move to provision of non-discrimination campaign to the public in 2063. Index will work in cooperation with government and private sector in Europe and then spread this project to every country in the world in order to have permission to display the non-DNA discrimination information on the public. The first section we will space DNA discrimination is on the
Ubiquitous computers which means that in the future, like ubiquitous computers mean computers everywhere, meaning that in the future even the window of the screen of the public transport can be computers and display the message. So we will display our non-discrimination message there in order to get to the public as much as possible. So most people will see that message and it can raise their awareness about towards the DNA discrimination.
So as the result, the campaign will explain the non-DNA discrimination message to the public and show the negative impact of DNA discrimination, and also show that DNA discrimination is the international issue. So we will show our advertising on the screen in transportation and the building.
Apart from that, INDES will work with other forensic NGOs in order to encourage every country to pass on non-discrimination. Because after people get educated about the DNA discrimination, in order to ensure that everyone has the protection from the government, which is to ensure that everyone won't be judged by their DNA information. People will have rights to go to school or to get employed regardless of their DNA makeup. The index will work with many forensic international organizations such as GINA, which is Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act, which is already GINA is already currently and has been working to eliminate the discrimination in the societies. So India will work in cooperation with them in order to encourage many countries to have this law. In Eurocon from 2016 and beyond.
Now we would like to highlight the strengths and limitations of our action plan. The strengths are that this campaign will encourage people from an early age to understand about discrimination and to not act upon discrimination, and to create an inclusive society and environment, and to maximize the opportunities and acceptance for people who have DNA disorders, so that they could have equal rights as other people.
Moreover, it will be benefit to a majority of people around the world, and the reduction of DNA discrimination will raise the education and employment rights. It will be able to deliver the non-discrimination and to most of people around the world.
However, it still have many limitations of our action plan. It can be seen that organization cannot provide funds in the long term. So in the future, it will be a shortage of funds. And another point is it might make a long time to make people realize that the negative impact of DNA discrimination is an important issue.
And moreover, as one of the another limitation is that in the remote areas there aren't any screen buildings or the ubiquitous computers that we can display our non-discrimination message. So those who live in remote area won't be able to access to our message. And another one is that as we negotiate with the government to display our message and to establish the curriculum, it may take quite a long time for the government to approve the curriculum and our campaign in order to display it in the public. As we have analyzed from the limiting our strength and limitation, For example, we will present them our action plan and how it might increase the awareness of the non-discrimination. And if people get discrimination in the society, they will not have education, and there will be unemployment in the society, which might cause many problems.
Yes, such as poverty. And the human resource in those areas that have discriminate people by their DNAs would not develop and might cause poverty. And as almost come to the end of our action plan, but we would like to highlight that discrimination isn't a global issue, has occurred since the past and still going to be an issue in the future. We believe that everybody's genes or DNA is not perfect. Nobody has the perfect gene. Therefore,
And they shouldn't be judged by their DNA information. They should have the chance to go to study, because we believe that nurtures far outweigh their natures. Now let's move on to talk about teamwork reflection.
For our working projects, we meet every weekdays and Saturday. We spend about 4 hours task.
Okay. So, is it okay if one member miss the meeting, but that person have to call us or tell us 1 or 2 days before being absent or miss the meeting, that we allow them to miss the meeting when they
there is an emergency.
they're busy with family, or like they go abroad and when they are sick or sick. And if someone late, we just give the code and give them the work to do. So we make sure that everyone in our member can have work to do. So we will help them to finish work if they late or they miss the meeting.
And for sometimes we have some distract like phone or calling or something like that. Then we just keep it silent and or turn the phone off.
Apart from that, for the team member that will be absent, we will
Try to
arrange
arrange
the task for them to finish at home, and after the next time we meet, so they can bring their own task to the group member and discuss and finalize our decisions.
Okay, from the process of doing our action plan, we, even though there's difficulties such as language and understanding, misunderstanding each other, but we're trying to manage this as much as possible. If one of us is finished, we try to help each other with ideas as much as possible. Even though my language might not be my real language might not be good, but I try to provide ideas to each of my members. And we have done a lot of research. Every reference, like GINA or organization that support fundings, these are current organizations that's helping discriminations and DNA. Then these are realistic and futuristic, as I researched.
During our research, we came to learn that doing research help broaden our ideas and understanding the scenario a lot, because it gives us a clearer pictures of the scenario and how to address it. And for the teamwork skill, as Anna has said, language has been one of our obstacles, because we have have to face lots of grammatical skills. It might take like longer time to finish another step. So we try to express our ideas as clear as possible by prefer to use the simple language rather than the complicated structures.
So another important point for our teamwork skill is sometimes we not really understand each other, but we try to work together like step by step. And we help each other to do the work as much as possible and try to help them to understand what our action plan and our research, what we want to present. So it is quite a big problem for us. Like sometimes the time is limited, and so we try to work together on the weekend or in the self-study time. So it helps us to make the action plan.
Thank you